Welcome back to the Culver's Crew UA YouTube channel. It's your boy Money D Luffy, and I'm joined by Plastic Beach, and we've got the finals of the Full Metal Alchemist Rare Battle at the Dugout. Now, this is only the finals because unfortunately, I lost the pair down in round 3. You just saw me win round 2 on the Mustang deck, but I did get paired down and unfortunately couldn't find a double energy, but that's all right. So we've got here Plastic Beach on the left,
Let's go.
back with the Kimblee deck, and on the right, representing Team D3 is Karner. And Karner's going to be playing the Mustang deck, just like he did at Gen Con. Not sure if he's made any changes to the list. Perhaps I'll get to see with a peek at his hand throughout the game here. But he opens up by playing a Mustang and sends it back to you.
Yep. So I'm gonna go Lust, 0 drop, draw 1 trash 1.
Pretty good card.
Yeah, pretty nasty. Gonna ditch the Gluttony, the worst card in the deck, and then play Kimblee.
Shit. Hey, at least it got pitched. You know, like you didn't have to pitch something else. You had a card you wanted to pitch.
Yeah, okay.
That's probably an 80-cent full art. Yeah, the Gluttony will not be making appearances in future Kimblee videos. How much did I say the alt art probably was?
60 cents, 70 cents.
I think I might have said 80, but it is 75.
Nice.
My bad.
Karner is gonna play the Riza. I think he just left them on the top as they were, and then plays another 0 drop back to me. 2 Dawn or 2 AP turn. Going to establish the Pride this turn. Crazy card for late game, of course.
Yeah, and so you go up to 5 energy here, right?
Yeah, unfortunately there's no triggers in the deck that I could hit out of life. That would like raid right now. Just because Kimblee is a get trigger.
Karner's gonna go ahead and AP draw and then push up the 0 cost Roy, getting some early damage here.
And I think he was like digging for a double energy because obviously Roy needs those double energies.
Which is interesting because he did, I believe you said, leave the cards on top with the Riza here. So they must have been important though. You know, if he did leave them, Karner's definitely a strong player. So I'm sure they were important pieces. He does play down a Vato here after restanding an AP with the State Alchemist.
I think he was debating on pitching a special.
Yeah, looks like it. He's got a Edward 4-drop in hand.
Yeah, and like one way to deal with Mustang is they have a decently hard time dealing with wide little bodies, especially whenever they're energy deprived like this. So you could always, you know, go pretty wide is what I think the general strategy is. I don't know if I'm able to do that here. Oh, nasty. So special trigger, hit the 0 drop. I mean, it saves me a life in this situation, gets rid of a blocker.
Yep.
So that's good. I mean, it's a special.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, I definitely think it's reasonable to choose the 0 drop instead of the Edward there. Like you said, it saves the life and it's one less raid target that will be there in a future turn.
Especially since my plan, since I know my hand vaguely, is to kill this with a Kimblee raid this turn.
Push in some damage,
I believe, unless I'm just going to special it. But I don't have a Bradley right now, so I can't special it in the moment. I decide to AP draw.
And we see 2 bodies come up here. So definitely, if we do pair this with a Kimblee raid, that's going to be a pretty strong turn. We see the Philosopher's Stone come down here.
Actually, don't have enough energy yet, so I have to play this 3-drop now and target the Kimblee to protect it from target triggers. And then I can raid, kill it.
So still very strong, and if he were to get a special here anyways, he would probably want to use it to save a life. So unless it had been the last card, it's not really relevant that you didn't get to protect the Kimblee there, but so you will get in the 3 damage, and then Karner's gonna really hope to establish his energy here and start getting some Roy Mustangs on the board so that he can remove this Kimblee, and regain some board presence here. And double special is definitely one way to do that. So he plays down the 4-drop Roy, the altar there, and then removes 2 bodies and sends it back over to you.
Yeah, I mean, still energy choked, but double special is good. But luckily I end up just, Bradley raiding after my AP draw. Gonna hit a color trigger to bounce the Lust, which is very annoying because, in the Mustang matchup, like I just said, you want to kind of go wide. But the thing about Bradley is that, like, if they don't have a Riza to pair, it's gonna literally cost them their hand, and maybe sometimes they can't even kill it with Roy because they just don't have enough cards in hand. If they
it is effectively a 5K when it comes to the math of removing the body. So when we see Karner just play a couple 4-drops here to the front line, unfortunately not seeing the double energy that this Roy Mustang deck requires to take off. So kind of another form of soft breaking here that, unfortunately can be part of the game. Now, sometimes these games can still be winnable, certainly the cards that he's playing here are not bad cards, but when your opponent is hitting their cards, it, ends up kind of being a game like we see here, and Bradley comes in twice. Kimblee would have another, and you're going to go ahead and take that game, Plastic, and with that, all right, so GG's, congrats, Plastic, on winning the FMA rare battle there.
Appreciate it. I think Kimblee's gonna be very
sir. Yeah, it's a very good deck. We just saw it take down what's considered to be one of the best decks in the entire format. Now, of course, it didn't perform to its full potential. Didn't see all the cards that it needed, and that can happen with any deck, but definitely not to take anything away from your victory with Kimblee here. And it looks like you guys are talking about the changes to the list. So, which, shout out to Karner for being a good dude, because, it's not often where you lose the finals of the tournament and then, you want to help out your opponent. So he's definitely a good dude, a real one. So shout out to him and the whole D3 team. Subscribe to the Culver's crew. Hit up your local Culver's and get the flavor of the day. They don't pay us to say that, but one day they might. Plastic.
Yep, that's it. Peace out.